I'm doing a segment with Susie, and Susie goes to Greater Mount Zion. Greater Mount Zion is one of the churches in our local area, and it is a mega church. It has over 2,000 members. So what I'm just going to do in this interview briefly is just talk to Susie a little bit about how media is used at Greater Mount Zion. So Susie, I guess that's it. How is media used at Greater Mount Zion?
Greater Mount Zion uses media in a variety of ways. Mainly one way is to enhance the service for those that's attending the service live. Basically, they use sound, they use video, they use graphics and things like that to enhance the service for those that are there. Also, it's used to reach out to the people who could not be there. So it's a form of ministry at any given time for the same message. You can use it for those that are sick and shut in that cannot make it to the message. People can view it from afar using YouTube or using Facebook, and people can view it in the future just to remind them of what they have already heard and how it has spoken to their lives before. So it can be used basically in the present and in the past and the future, and it could be the same message used both times. So
okay, so have you seen an increase in media usage since you've been at Greater Mount Zion?
I've been at Greater Mount Zion for approximately about 3.5 years, and I have seen an increase, mainly because of the society we live in. Society is using media more often, so the church is trying to follow in that way. Before, when I first came, we were using media, of course, with print in books, pamphlets, flyers, newsletters, things like that. Also, we were using the video, using camera. We were also using audio, and it was more about what's happening right then and there at the church location. Now, the church has moved forward to using the same type of media at remote locations, locations that may not have a complete setup or complete wiring, but they can still take the video and use it through their phone to still show the church what is being done or what's being said, or use the audio to enhance a service that's live on grounds at a park or in a community event, things like that. And now we have just gotten into utilizing social media such as Twitter, Facebook, and websites to also broadcast a message to those who cannot be part of what's going on.
Okay, and I just kind of have one final question to sum it up, and that is, do you see drama, specifically sketches and skits and things of that nature, being used at Greater Mount Zion?
Yes, more so in the latter. Well, I'm sorry, maybe not that. Before, when we were using drama and skits and things like that, it was usually live and it was during service. Now it's usually pre-recorded so that it can be perfected and shown in the best way possible and make sure that the best message is shown. So we use more media now to capture it and capture it well, and to just basically perfect the performance or perfect the message before anyone sees it, rather than going live and having to deal with anything that may come up right then and there.
Right. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, Susie.
Anytime. Thank you.